Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Super Seducer Suicide Watch. So, we are far ahead of Demi, and apparently there's a comedy interlude. So, I have about 5 of these left. Ah, yes, the Tale of Claws. That was cancerous. Let us begin. Well, comedy interlude or serious relationship? Ah, wait, no, we can't do serious relationship. Let's do comedy first. Let's take them in order. Leo has a big comedy. Can he make a good impression win over the audience? Go get rebooked for future gigs. So we're trying to make jokes. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey Richard, how's it going? It's Leo. Yeah, good man. Hey, do you remember you're still coming to the comedy club tonight? Yeah, nice one. Hey, could you do me a favour and just make sure you don't bring Mahmood? That's because last time he was here, he got up on stage. It was an absolute disaster. I had big agents in to see me. He ended up getting more laughs than me when he got his ass out. Yeah, they signed Darius Davies instead. Yeah, they probably do regret that now. Anyway, man, cool. I'll see you later on. Cheerio, bye.
He doesn't want to see Mahmood. The sheer nerve of this man. Oh, what the fuck? Seriously? The slow walk down the stairs? White pants with that shirt. He looks like a rapist. What the fuck? Oh no, that smile. Trendsetter. Right. That's See, I'm not sure if any of these are actually wrong. I think there might be a right answer and 2 shitty answers that will still let us move forward. But let's go with Jaded.
I know. I was there for all of them. 28 acts, too many. Only 2 of them were funny. Anyway, I'm so sorry, sir. I don't think you're going to get a second date. Well, that brings us to the penultimate act in this evening of jolly entertainment. He's from Scotland. He's very tall. I've never heard of him, but I think he's good. Well, I'm hoping he is. So, sorry, just check something. Don't look that angry, mate. I'm the one that actually stands there. Fuck's sake. Yes, your final act. Can you please give him a warm round of applause? If you can. Mr. Leo Curse.
Hello.
You might as well, you're here now.
Hello. Good evening.
I love it already. Health scare or breastfeeding joke? Let's go with this. This is a swift way to offend at least half the audience, surely.
Hello, my name's Leo. I saw something terrible the other day. Like a woman was thrown out of a cafe for breastfeeding in public. I thought this was terrible. Well, I approve of breastfeeding in public. Do you all approve of breastfeeding in public? Yeah. Fantastic. Get up here. I'm starving.
Richard loves it. Oh my fucking god. Oh. If this game says disgusting hay fever joke, it's gotta be spicy.
I love coming to the city, but man, I get hay fever here, and I hate hay fever. It's the most disgusting.
I got an
of all
achievement
the
for
ailments.
that.
Do you know what hay fever's caused by? It's caused by pollen. Do you know what pollen is? It's plant jizz. Basically, every summer the little flowers come out, and the little dicks come out the middle of the flowers, and they jizz this like dry dust up into the air. It all goes up, all mingles together, all the different like plants jizzes. It's disgusting, like Dumfries swimming pool. And it goes in your eyes, goes in my eyes, goes in little kids' eyes. We're all getting bukkakied by plants. Nothing we can do about it. And like some of the plants have made it a bit smarter. They got bees to do the dirty work for them. Like they leave bee food out for the bee, and the bee flies along, it sees this food, and it's like, oh, bee food, I'm going to eat some of that. Flies down, starts eating this food. While it's down there, the plant gets its dick out, starts jizzing up the side of the bee's leg, like, get that jizz up your leg, you bastard. Absolutely disgusted. The bee flies off, completely oblivious to the fact it's been spunked on, sees the fanny flower, the painted whore of the natural world, flies down, starts eating more of this food. While it's down there, the fanny flower gets its fanny out and starts rubbing it up and down the bee's leg, like, oh, get that jizz up my fanny, you bastard, you dirty bee. Fuck. Absolutely disgusted.
Shoot
Absolutely
me
disgusted.
now.
I go down to the park and wank on one tree to try and make it sneeze. All of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. Hey everyone, we've got a special guest in the audience tonight. My friend Richard is here. Everybody say hello, Richard.
Everyone, hey.
And ladies, Richard's single. Richard, I'm going to try and find you a girlfriend tonight. All the single ladies, make some noise. Sorry, Richard, I tried.
Oh no. I mean, we have to go with the Me Too joke. Oh, I don't want to. But we have to. This is an exercise in cringe. Okay. Okay. Deep breath, I'm going in.
Maybe I'm getting older, but I don't understand all the stuff that people complain about these days. Like some of the Me Too stuff, like, I totally get it. Guys like Harvey Weinstein, that guy's an animal. You know what I mean? That guy should be in jail. But it's some of the other people, like somebody complained that Dustin Hoffman asked her for a blowjob like 20 years ago or whatever, and she felt uncomfortable. It's terrible that she felt uncomfortable, but that's how we get blowjobs. You've got to be proactive about it. You've got to get out there and start asking the tough questions. You can't just sit at home on your couch waiting for a face to fall on your dick. Like, men have got to do all the like chasing in relationships. We've got to get out there. Like if women just met us halfway, if like a woman came up to me and was like, "Do you want a blowjob?" I'd be like, "Yeah." Then I wouldn't have to ask anybody for a blowjob.
Oh my god.
I don't know what's going
How
on with
is
my
he
testicles.
still on the
They're the weirdest
stage?
part of the human body, all wrinkled up. Mine look like Gordon Ramsay's forehead. Like if he was a werewolf. And they're constantly moving, constantly doing this weird slow dance, just gently adjusting, like gently rolling over
This
each other,
is-
adjusting for heat or optimal sperm production or something. Like, have you ever sat and watched this? Like, not mine.
This is such a
Like,
sad
have you ever-
club.
Richard, have
It's
you ever
like
sat and
1
watched your
a.m.
testicles?
Everyone's drunk.
Yeah, this is a
Karen
wise
is
man who knows the
trying to
pleasures.
fuck the rich
Look at
guy
your
in the
testicles. If you haven't
bathroom.
seen this, go to the toilet
He's
after
just-
the show. Have a look
what
at
the
your testicles.
fuck?
You don't have testicles, don't worry. Just follow Richard. He's going to give a demonstration.
Wait, we actually got to laugh? How? I mean, it has to be fat activists. We have a theme.
You gotta watch what you say these days. Like, people get so offended. I was doing this show in America last year, and I did like a little joke about a fat person or whatever, and somebody in the audience thought I was being mean to fat people, and I was. But they thought I was being mean to fat people, and they got really angry about it, and they went away and they blogged about it on the internet with their pudgy little fingers. And then I was doing this show in London, and I'm not joking, because of this blog, fat activists turned up to demonstrate against my show. I'm not joking, halfway through the show, these fat activists stood up, kind of slowly, and they were like, "We are fat activists." And I had to agree with them. They were fat as fuck activists. I mean that's got to be a tough job, by the way, being a fat activist. Because if you get too active, you might stop being so fucking fat. But I managed to get away by walking up a flight of stairs. And they just stayed at the bottom. They're like, "There's a vending machine here. We'll leave it."
Oh my god, this is...
Yeah, nothing's harder than trying to make women come. Like, the female orgasm is the hardest thing to
Okay.
achieve. Like, my ex-girlfriend, we used to be in bed. Like, me coming, I'm so quick. I'm precision engineered in Germany or
This
something.
is like Troll 2.
Like, yeah,
It's so
2.5 teaspoons of seasoning,
bad
so
that
once
it's
second.
good.
Like, my ex-girlfriend would be lying in bed and she'd be like, make me come, give me an orgasm. Like, I've got no idea why she sounds like a Scottish man, but she'd like make me come, and it was like the internet download bar. Like, it's gonna be 30 minutes, it's gonna be 10 minutes, it's gonna be 1 minute, it's gonna be 30 seconds, it's gonna be 5 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 seconds. It's gonna be 30 minutes.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, we were all talking about Richard's testicles earlier. Like, at my age, my testicles are starting to sag. Like, it's crazy. This got me into trouble on holiday last year. I was in the south of France with my ex-girlfriend. Like, she wasn't my ex-girlfriend then, that would have been weird. But we're down on the beach, and she said there's nobody about. Should we sunbathe naked? I was like, yeah, brilliant, let's do it. So I whipped my shorts off. I'm lying there on the sun lounger. I'm on holiday. I'm warm. I'm relaxed. Like, unbeknownst to me, my testicles were also on holiday and warm and relaxed, and they softened and melted through the slats in the sun lounger, like the Terminator melting through the prison bars, like an octopus going through a maze. And I had no idea. I had no idea until my girlfriend wakes me up going, "Leo, get your clothes on. There's people coming." I was like, "What the fuck?" I reach over to grab my towel. The fucking sun lounger came with me. I'm lying there on the sand with this white plastic sun lounger pinned to my arse, just screaming in agony. I've got no idea what's going on. My girlfriend looks over and sees my balls just quivering against the back of it, just quivering like a scared little hamster. And she just reaches over and thumbs them through to the other side.
Oh no!
I'm going to go and fire my agent now. Goodbye.
Leo Curse. Well, I knew he was going to be bad. I didn't know he was going to be shit. Do not worry, we will not be asking him back again. We will not be paying him. And if anybody wants to give him a slap, he will be in the car park in 5 minutes. Leo Curse. Sorry. Honestly, I'm really sorry.
That's exact.
So yeah, you chose a bunch of the shit jokes and got the worst ending. So yeah, well done.
Yeah, those jokes really weren't very funny.
I think the prince lost status because I think it's the prince that makes the these fuckers do this, you know? It's like once a month you have to host a talent show for neonates. My prince, why? You know what happened last time, please, no! How do we unlock this? Sure, let's try some better jokes. Skip. Let's go with Vegas. The first time the keeper did this before he got jaded.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MGM Live Las Vegas. Sponsored by Diet Coke, Coca-Cola, Fantarade, and Heinz Soup. Bringing you the undisputed comedy champion of the world, weighing in at 289 pounds and 50,020 laps per minute world title. I want you to give a big Las Vegas round of applause to Mr. Leo
Oh.
That, oh my god, no, that makes perfect sense.
Good evening.
He's like a fucking Tremere that was told he gets to be Keeper of Elysium, and then it turns out this is, you know, this.
Hello, my name's Leo. I'm from Scotland. Any Scottish people in? Yeah. Nice to see you out spending money. That's progress.
Who the fuck is Susan Boyle? Oh, let's see what it is. I don't know
love
who she
coming to
is.
the city. Like, you've got beautiful people here. Like, the people in Scotland aren't quite as good looking. Like, when I live in London, I share with an Australian guy, and he said to me when he moved in, he's like, "Oh, you might tell me about Scotland. What's your biggest export?" Because that's exactly what Australians sound like. I fucking nailed that. But he's like, "Yeah, what's your biggest export?" So I told him it's Susan Boyle. He was like, "Oh yeah, who's Susan Boyle?" So I got the laptop out to showed him that clip of the talent show. You know, she comes out on stage and she's kind of dishevelled, sort of like me, slightly more facial hair. But she comes out on stage and she sings with that amazing voice. And this Aussie guy was like, "Oh my God, how can somebody so ugly sing with the voice of an angel?" Whereas in Scotland, she's a bit of a babe. She's sort of like Scotland's Rihanna. Hey everyone, we've got a special guest in the audience tonight. My friend Richard is here. Everybody say hello, Richard.
Holy crap, that
And
was so
ladies,
horrible.
Richard's single. Richard, I'm going to try and find you a girlfriend tonight. All the single ladies, make some noise. Sorry, Richard, I tried. Facebook really annoys me though. Like my mates on Facebook, one of my mates does Tough Mudder. Do you have Tough Mudder here? It's like this sort of army obstacle course thing that they do at the weekends. And he just does it so he's got all the profile pictures. He's all covered in mud. He's all like, "Yeah, you had to crawl through mud. Had to crawl through mud under barbed wire. You're barbed wire." It's like, it's not dangerous. If it was dangerous, they wouldn't let you do it, you fucking accountant. You're not in the army. You haven't been parachuted behind enemy lines in Syria to do this. You're doing it in Guildford, in a school car park. My other friend on Facebook, I've got two friends on Facebook, basically. My other friend, she just found out she's pregnant, so she's posted pictures of her baby bump. She's all like, "Check out my baby bump, I'm 12 weeks pregnant." But it's like, you're 12 weeks pregnant. That baby's the size of a grape. Like, you don't have a baby bump, you just always looked a bit pregnant. Like, nothing's changed because you pissed on a stick. Like, what, are your thighs pregnant as well? I don't know what's going on with my testicles. They're the weirdest part of the human body, all wrinkled up. Mine look like Gordon Ramsay's forehead. Like if he was a werewolf. And they're constantly moving, constantly doing this weird slow dance, just gently adjusting, like gently rolling over each other, adjusting for heat or optimal sperm production or something. Like, have you ever sat and watched this? Like, not mine. Like, Richard, have you ever sat and watched your testicles?
Yeah, they just keep moving.
Yeah, this is a wise man who knows the pleasures of looking at your testicles. If you haven't seen this, go to the toilets after the show, have a look at your testicles. If you don't have testicles, don't worry. Just follow Richard. He's going to give a demonstration.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Let's go with A. I don't even know anymore.
I went on holiday recently. I went to Thailand. Beautiful country, but their toilets are just not up to my needs. Like, 'cause I'm a big guy. I do big jobbies, and there's something about a long-haul flight makes me need a massive shite. I got to Thailand. I was absolutely busting. I went straight to my accommodation. First warning sign, they got a sign on the wall saying, "Please do not put toilet paper down this toilet." I'm like, if your toilet cannot deal with a couple of sheets of the flimsiest paper known to man, like paper that's designed to disintegrate on contact with water, Like, what's going to happen when I do my 5 kilo Dundee cake shite in there? And I found out I did this massive shite. You know when a shite's so big, you're not sure if you're having the shite or the shite's having you. Like, it was like a snake shedding its skin, like a hermit crab leaving to find a bigger shell. And it came out in a oneer, like one of those core sample ones with individual layers corresponding to previous meals, like Cocoa Pops, deep fried pizza. It was amazing. I've got a photo of it on my phone. I'll show you after. But it came out in a oneer and wedged above the water. I was like, what am I going to do with this thing? Because they didn't have a flush in the toilet. Instead of a flush, they had a basin with a cup in it. And the idea is that you cup water into the pan to get rid of what's in the pan. So like rather optimistically, I start cupping water onto this shite. Like, never mind flushing it, this water was evaporating before it reached the bottom of the shite. I wasn't flushing this shite, I was just basting it. Just filling the hut with this brown fog. So you know what I did to deal with it? I just moved out. It's only paying like $4 a night. You should imagine some Thai guy had to come along and chop it up with a coat hanger, but nah, brother, alright.
What the fuck?
Yeah, nothing's harder than trying to make women come. Like, the female orgasm is the hardest thing to achieve in the world. Like, my ex-girlfriend, we used to be in bed. Like, me coming, I'm so quick. I'm precision engineered in Germany or something. I'm like the Google search engine. Like, yeah, delivered 2.5 teaspoons of semen in 0.0016 seconds. Like, my ex-girlfriend would be lying in bed and she'd be like, make me come, give me an orgasm.
I mean, we have to.
Yeah, I love watching football. I walked past this pub that was showing the World Cup final, and it had a sign outside saying 22 men, 1 cup. I thought that sequel's got a bigger production value. I also like watching women's weightlifting in the Olympics, because I love to see a good clean snatch. I love to see a good clean snatch and jerk. Am I right, guys? All right, party time. I saw the German Chancellor the other day. She had a triangular pubic wig. It was an angular merkin. Then I saw the Israeli Prime Minister. He said, Leo, you can't email me. I'm not in Hotmail. I was like, Ben, do you mean not in Yahoo? Man, if you like jokes about the Middle East, oh man, you ain't seen nothing yet. Just Kuwait. Yeah, man. You know, in Iran, everybody's scared of spiders, but in Iraq, no phobia. I went to the Middle East recently to get a suntan, but I came out of my hotel, I was like, rain. I thought it was going to be sunny, but the weather was Shiite. I had Dubai and umbrella. I've got nothing against Islamic fundamentalists. I just don't like it when they ram it down my throat. I'm going to go and fire my agent now. Goodbye.
Leo Curse. Well, I knew he was going to be bad. I didn't know he was going to be shit. Do not worry, we will not be asking him back again. We will not be paying him. And if anybody wants to give him a slap, he will be in the car park in...
I think the Prince is displeased
A
again.
bunch of the shit jokes and got the worst ending, so yeah, well done.
Yeah, those jokes really weren't.
Fuck's sake. This is what happens when you let the neonate arrange entertainment for Alicia. Apparently the ones we didn't take. Let's find out. Just got the job.
Gentlemen, you're in for a real treat. The penultimate act is a BAFTA-winning comedian, Oscar nominee, and the new host of Saturday Night Live, and Miss Princess Meghan Markle's favourite comic. I want you to give him a warm round of applause, beginning now. Come on, for Mr. Leo.
Hello, good evening.
I think this one was the right one.
Hello, my name's Leo. I'm from Scotland. Any Scottish people in?
Yeah.
Nice to see you out spending money. That's progress.
The dead look in his eyes as he sees how hard this is gonna be. I think this one is the correct one. Probably.
I love coming to this city. The food here is amazing because the food in Scotland is absolutely shite. Like, one of the things we do is the deep fried pizza. Don't know if you've seen this thing. Basically, what we do is we get a shitty supermarket pizza. We put cooked chips on it. We fold it in half and seal it, so you've got a sort of chip calzone going on. Then we batter it and deep fry it. And do you know what it's served with? Chips. There's not even a sprig of parsley on this thing. Like, this is a nation just dedicated to self-abuse. Like, they're going to do a series of man versus food in Glasgow, but it was pretty obvious that food would have just fucking killed that guy. Hey everyone, we've got a special guest in the audience tonight. My friend Richard is here. Everybody say hello, Richard.
Hey everyone, hey.
And ladies, Richard's single. Richard, I'm going to try and find you a girlfriend tonight. All the single ladies, make some noise. Sorry, Richard.
No one ever likes Richard. I think we have to keep going on the self-depreciation train.
I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'm tall. I know I'm tall because people tell me every day that I'm tall. I was in Aldi yesterday because comedy's going well. I was in Aldi doing the big shop. I had my German cheese, my German sausages, my German cereal, and a jet ski. I mean, it's Aldi own brand, so it's called a Jot Scoop, but you get the picture. But amazing shop. Like, the whole trolley comes to like £8. Best shop in the world. But I was queuing up, and this girl in front of me sees me, and she's like, "Oh, you're tall." Like I hadn't noticed. You know what I mean? Like I've been walking around all day being like, why is the ground so far away? then she follows it up with, have you always been this tall? Have I always been this tall? Yeah, I was born this tall. I had to be winched out of my mother's vagina.
This is fucking
God,
horrible.
Linguine.
Why are they laughing?
Like, no, I started off baby size. That's how people work. But when you're tall, people just come up to you all the time. They'll say things like, are your parents tall? As if that's not how genetics works. They'll be like, you should meet my cousin Billy. He's tall. You'd have something to talk about. He would probably talk about how much of a prick you are. I get this one a lot as well. Like, you play basketball. Like that.
This is
basketball.
big
Basketball.
bullshit
I
me
don't know if you can tell
now.
from my accent, but I'm not from South Central.
I think it's a bit of both, Demi.
I'm from Scotland. The only sports we've got in Scotland are ones you can play with a pint in one hand, like a cigarette in the other, try to slide a rock across some ice with your dick. And it's only tall people that get this. Like, you wouldn't go up to another kind of person. Like, you wouldn't go up to a fat person and be like, oh, you're fat. Have you always been this fat? Are your parents fat? You should meet my cousin Billy. He is fat as fuck. If you play darts. I don't know what's going on with my testicles. They're the weirdest part of the human body, all wrinkled up. Mine look like Gordon Ramsay's forehead. Like if he was a werewolf. And they're constantly moving, constantly doing this weird, slow dance, just gently adjusting, like gently rolling over each other, adjusting for heat or optimal sperm production or something. Like, have you ever sat and watched this? Like, not mine. Like, Richard, have you ever sat and watched your testicles?
Yeah, they just keep moving.
Yeah, this is a wise man who knows the pleasures of looking at your testicles. If you haven't seen this, go to the toilets after the show, have a look at your testicles.
Why
If you don't
would
have testicles,
you?
don't worry. Just follow Richard. He's going to give a demonstration.
Yeah, moving.
Nope.
Yeah, we're
Don't
in this
trust him to do a
nightclub.
sex
Well,
joke.
I hate nightclubs. They're the worst places in the world. I'll tell you the worst thing about nightclubs is the toilets. Like, you go to the toilets in a nightclub, all the trousers now have got button flies on them. It's murder. Instead of just going zip and getting out of there, you got to stand at the urinal with other people's piss soaking into your shoes, doing this like spatial awareness puzzle, shoving metal discs through fabric hoops, while somebody's trying to sell you a lollipop over your shoulder. Because for some reason they think that a nightclub toilet is a good place for food distribution. Then they try and give you hygiene advice. They're like, wash your finger for the minger. So you can't give me hygiene advice. You work distributing food in a nightclub toilet. You know nothing about hygiene. And like the DJs are worse. Like everybody's like, oh yeah, this DJ's really
Apparently,
cool. No, he isn't.
I
You know what
was
a DJ does?
wrong.
I've stood and watched it. You know what
I
a
feel
DJ does?
bamboozled.
Just
How
takes other
is
people's records
a
that other
joke
people
about
have made, puts them on
nightclubs
a record player and
the
presses
bad
play.
one?
That's not a talent. That's not a talent. Imagine if I just wheeled out a television with a DVD player and whacked in Billy Connolly's greatest hits and pressed play. I mean, it would be a much better show, but that's not the point. Oh.
Wanker!
I think that's the nightclub owner. Yeah, nothing's harder than trying to make women come. Like the female
Oh,
orgasm
for
is the hard.
fuck's sake. Let's go to
Yeah, it's not
supermarket
just
one.
me who's trouble with technology. I was in Walmart the other day and I went to pay for my stuff, and so I gave the lassie my card, and she said the chip and pin thing, the thing that you tap, that's broken. So I'd have to sign, like print off a slip and sign the slip. So I was like, yeah, no problem. So she prints off the slip, I sign it, I give her the slip and the pen back. Then she's like, I need to check the signature against your card. So I gave her the card as well, but I hadn't signed the card because you never sign for stuff these days. So she said, I can't accept this card. You haven't signed it. So I was like, well, give me the card back and give me the pen. And then I signed the card and I said, can you accept it now? And she said, I suppose so. And then I'm not joking. She held up the card and she held up the slip that I just signed and she checked that the signatures matched. Like, people are worried about robots taking their jobs. If I was her, I'd worry about a Jack Russell taking my job.
There are no right answers. It's all a trap.
Goodbye.
Leo Curse. Well, I knew he was going to be bad. I didn't know he was going to be shit. Do not worry, we will not be asking him back again. We will not be paying him. And if anybody wants to give him a slap, he will be in the car park in 5 minutes.
What the fuck?
Leo Curse.
It's a trap.
Sorry. Honestly, I'm really sorry.
You can't win this one.
So yeah, you chose a bunch of the shit jokes and got the worst ending. So yeah, well done.
Yeah, those jokes really weren't very funny.
Hey. Let's try and do a perfect run. I want to know if it's even possible to beat that. Okay. Respectful. Okay. We're just gonna skip through the ones that we have seen before. Let's try this.
I got a new laptop the other day. I turned it on and it ate 5 bags of chips and then sang a song about getting dumped. It's Adele. I'm thinking about entering America's Next Top Model. She's really fit. I used to have sex with a greengrocer in exchange for vegetables. Hey everyone, we've got a special guest in the audience. I'll tell you.
This can't be one.
I don't know. So I had sex the other night. I mean, I say it was the other night. It was about 4 months ago, but the important thing is I had sex. Like, I met up with this lassie, and by the way, I'm Scottish, so when I say lassie, I don't mean a crime-fighting dog. Like, this was a genuine woman. I know I'm from rural Scotland. I don't do any animal. It is just sheep. And maybe one day I'd like to have a go on a koala bear, but anyway, I met up with this lassie and she was smart, she was funny, she was beautiful. I was like, this girl's amazing. And then we went for some drinks and then she says to me, should we go back to yours? And I was like, fucking brilliant, this is on. Then I wished I'd said it a little bit quieter. Like, it was totally on. You know when it's on, you pull out all the stops. I was pulling out all the stops. I even paid for an Uber back to mine. Like, you gotta pay for an Uber back in that situation. You cannot take a girl home on 3 night buses. Like, nothing dries up a vagina faster than 3 night buses home. Those night buses have got fans at knee height just blowing Saharan air up towards the vaginal area, just gumming it shut. Like, pay for the Uber. Best £3 I've spent since I was in Aldi.
I should
Anyway,
have
we've got, and
prepared
I'm still
alcohol.
pulling out the stops. I've got Luther Vandross in the stereo, making it nice and sexy. Like, I've lit a scented candle with a curtain billowing over it.
So
'cause
the
nothing
sex
turns a
joke
girl
was
on
the
more
savior
than
all
a
along.
fragrant house fire. Like when she's in the bathroom, I've changed the duvet cover so it doesn't stick to your face. You know, I'm making an effort here. Like, we're getting down to it. I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to maintain a boner and not sweating her mouth too much. And I thought, I'm going to try talking dirty. Turns out you can't talk dirty in this accent. It just sounds like somebody trying to buy a sausage roll. Then she started talking dirty back to me. She's all like, oh, harder, deeper, faster. I was like, harder, deeper, faster. That's the last thing I want to hear when I'm shagging. Like, faster. Faster. I'm 40 years old. I'm already going as fast as I can. I feel like I'm going to have a stroke here. I want to tap out, bring Richard in, let him help finish the job. She's like, harder, as if I've made a conscious decision to only let 60% of the blood into my boner. I've had 8 pints of beer. How hard do you think I can make this thing? She's like, deeper, as if I'm stopping an inch off. I'm not holding back. That's the full length of my dick you're getting there. I'm absolutely certain I could not jam that thing in any
Why?
further. You know what I mean? Like basically what she's telling me is I've got a tiny, insignificant, manky dick, and I don't know what I'm doing with it. Like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear more reassuring stuff. I want to hear stuff like, not so deep. Not so hard. Oh, you're pulverising my tonsils, your massive love crunch. I don't say the same sort of stuff back to women. I'm not there pumping away going like, be 5 years younger. Could you lose a few pounds?
Wetter.
Huh?
Wetter. As well.
Wetter, yeah.
Wow, the help from the audience. Oh, this poor sod.
Nothing's harder than trying to make women come. Like, the female orgasm is...
Oh, for fuck's sake. Which one was the right one here? Supermarket checkout didn't work, right? Shit buns didn't, so this one, right?
Yeah, we were all talking about Richard's testicles earlier. Like, at my age, my testicles are starting to sag. Like,
Okay, we've heard that one.
I'm going to go and...
So yeah, you chose a bunch of the shit jokes.
Okay, one more. Skip everything. Just pick all the right options. We now know what they are. And, just, you say that.
Hello, my name...
Okay.
I love coming to this
Okay.
city. Hey everyone, we've got a special... I'll tell you... I don't know what's going on. So I had sex.
Okay.
Yet nothing's harder than trying to make women come.
Okay.
Yeah, we were all... Yeah, it's nice talking to you. Hope you all get home safe. Cheerio, bye.
Yeah. Leo Curse, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, come on, I know he's a bit of a mingo, but he did all right. Leo Curse, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, Leo.
Gangrel Neonate rolls 3 successes
Oh,
on
you
3
did
dice.
pretty well. Not the best ending, but not the worst either. So
What the fuck, Richard?
Room for improvement.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You cuck! Not the best ending, room for improvement? Are you kidding me? Motherfucker! I swear to God! This is how people end up torching the Elysium with a fucking garbage truck. Seriously. Oh, is it Karen again? Is that Karen? Do we get to see Karen again? Let's roll. I hope it's Karen.
Hey, Seth.
It is
Yes.
Karen!
Okay. Yeah, we're
It's
still good?
Karen!
Okay, great. Well, where are we going to go? Because I want to go somewhere where the guys are nice. I'm so sick of these players. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
Karen.
good idea.
It's
Okay,
fucking
let's do that.
Karen.
What time? 8? Perfect. I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Bye.
Praise the Council of Seven and Lord Tremere, it's Karen.
Yes. Where should we sit?
Don't want to attract players, so corner is probably better.
Wish we can try this one.
Yeah, we can. Oh, I think we should sit here.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, this is good. I think this is good.
Really? I think it's better there.
No one can see us. Can they?
Yeah, we should choose this one.
Sorry.
You can still move, what the fuck?
So obviously they want to be approached, and standing in the corner, you know, kind of close to the people, that's not the best way to proceed. Most guys wouldn't be confident enough to get in there.
What the Demi, you don't get it. This was the way the last one with Karen went as well. There were like 5 questions where it was like, do you do this or do you do this? And it's like, no, game over, bad choice, you suck.
Where should we sit?
What about this one?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. This is good. This is
I like it.
perfect.
This is always a great place to start if you're trying to catch someone's eye.
People walking by, people ordering drinks.
I
and
think
so
I would walk
it's
into the
easy
sun
for a
if I
guy
was
to
part
start a
of this
conversation
Camelot
if you're-
city.
If you're there, versus in the corner just having
Yeah,
that.
makes you noticeable, you're confident if you're standing in the middle of the room.
So tell me about your holiday.
Oh, it was amazing. The weather was beautiful. The beaches.
Really? And what about guys?
Of course, you guys. But you have to go. Amazing.
Let's try the Karen move.
Men love it when you look moody.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you feel it work?
100%.
Oh my fucking god! Bless you, Karen. Bless you.
Nah, not very good. If you're not looking approachable, most guys wouldn't approach, right?
Absolutely.
So, ladies, what can I get you?
I'll have a gin and tonic, please.
Yeah, me too, please.
Are you having a good evening tonight?
Oh my god. Guys, I think this might be the night. If you hear a bang, Sunday game is off.
good one?
No. Can't you think of anything else that could make it obvious that you're not interested in him?
Not really.
I mean, no.
I think we broke the prince's
classy.
brain.
So what do you think about this bar?
Yeah, I think it's a really good bar.
Pretend to be Oh, let's see how far can we push this.
Oh, really?
That should get things started.
This will get attention, but what kind of attention?
Yeah, I think it's the wrong kind of attention, especially if you're looking for a long-term relationship.
So it looks like I've got to find a new job.
Really?
Yes. But I don't want to. I love the people I work with, you know?
Yeah, see. But don't worry, I'm sure you'll find the better one.
Yeah, I guess so. It'll be fine. It will be fine.
Oh, look, lumberjack time.
Roger.
Louise.
Roger.
Sarah.
So, how's life?
Great.
12 minutes with this guy? What the fuck?
Where do you live?
So, kind of live on my mate's couch at the moment because my mum kicked me out and my dad also kicked me out. Then my stepdad kicked me out. But that's fine because, you know,
He's like half-dad's grandchild. Has to be.
fine because they don't like me, I don't like them. So we kind of just meet in the middle in this like really cool vibe thing where we're sort of like together in sort of like just mutual, you know, don't really care about each other, which means makes me really like independent and forward because I don't need them and they don't need me. And I think that's really cool.
Right.
Have a drink, it's really nice. Try some.
Oh my God. What the fuck? No! Surely not even Karen! Surely not. Yes, she would. She tried to shag the rich guy in the toilet last time we did this. Down the rabbit hole we go.
Oh, Roger, I love a man with daddy issues.
She does, does she? What the fuck?
This is not the way to handle it in most cases, right?
No, I mean, if she also had family issues, then maybe they could have found some common ground and they could have had a conversation there, but she just cut that off straight away.
Once again, they're forcing Karen to be responsible with her life. When Karen just wants to crash and burn. I feel your pain, Karen. I truly do.
I think this is quite a clear indication that she doesn't want to be, I don't know, want any interaction between him.
Yeah, this one, the right answer was to reject him because he has problems with his family, bad relationships. So what do you think of that?
Yeah, this is an interesting one because I think if she was also to have bad relationships with her family, then maybe they could connect on a mutual basis. But maybe if she has a very good relationship with her family, they might clash later on.
You get that feeling where you don't know if you're high on, you know, like laughter or cringe, where your head is just like going, ew, ew, ew. I think I'm having that right now. Okay, Nyax, easy there. I mean, we should embarrass him viciously. Karen, go get him.
Oh my god, has everybody seen this guy? I mean, it's no wonder your parents can't stand you. You're an idiot. What are you wearing? You look like a 5-year-old. I mean, as if you thought you could come over to me and have a chance with this. I don't think so, Roger.
Very cruel, poor guy, and also everyone else is going to see it. So other guys would be terrified to approach, just all wrong and
Yeah.
nasty.
This isn't going to get you the outcome that you want.
Yeah.
Literally should try being polite, but the barman who saw us consume the booger before. Yeah, no, that's Karen move. I would like to speak to the manager.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse-
Oof. Oof.
Messed up there because obviously making friends with the barman is a good move.
This could have helped her out at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Roger, you're a lovely guy, but we're waiting for some other guy friends to come, so thanks for chatting with us.
Right.
Listen, shit like this, if a Malk in your city does this, unless she's like, you know, actually a problem in some other way, you don't fuck with a Malk over this. On the off chance that it will make the other Malks pissed. This kind of shit you just take.
Okay, so she's rejected him. That's right. And then the way to do it. Should you be like really harsh and horrible, or was it right to?
No, absolutely. Always have self-respect and be polite to others. I think that's always the best approach.
Because also other guys are watching, and if you're awful, rude, you humiliate him, then they'll be scared to approach as well.
What a shame. Poor guy. I mean, it's not his fault, but too many issues. I could never date a guy like that.
Yeah, see. Did you see that guy behind you? He looks really cute.
Yeah, he does. Had to get his attention.
An opportunity to fuck up. I think I know what her derangement is. She has a skewed perception of what is appropriate and dignified, and she wants to have a decent relationship, but the Malk brain, it just kicks in. So many are so good. Let's start with A.
Watch and learn.
Oh no.
He wants me.
Just some random narrator over there, like,
Did
what
you
the
hear?
fuck did I just get
too
into?
sexy, or the wrong kind of sexy.
Let's try B.
I'm gonna play it cool.
This is playing it cool.
So here's a quite strong indicator of interest. She's walked by, held some eye contact, maybe smiled, and you know that sends a clear signal then that the guy should approach her.
Yeah. And
Wait, this was the right
contact,
one? I
potentially.
thought she was gonna fuck it
Yes.
up.
Past, it kind of breaks the friendship bound already that early on.
I don't know if you've ever done this, but sometimes I've been in a bar and some woman will brush past me, and I'll look and I'll see that there was actually loads of space and she didn't need to. And so, yeah, I think it's quite
You
a strong
instantly have
sign.
that. You instantly know that she's interested, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah? You girls seem like you're having a nice time.
She has negative etiquette.
Yes. He knows it's me. He knows it's me. Oh my god! I've been searching for a man like you my whole life.
Oh, behold the power of the Karen.
Drink. Crazy.
It's a little bit too intense.
A little bit intense, a little bit insincere.
Let's try and fuck this up.
Yeah, we're having a lovely evening. Thanks.
Cool. Cool. Well, I'll just I'll get a drink, please.
Wow, the self-sabotage is strong.
See, this is wrong because a lot of good guys are quite shy, and so they're going to be put off if it's too hard.
I think anyone would be put off. You know, it's not good to be cold and difficult if you're looking for a relationship.
But a player guy might persevere, and a good guy would just think, you know what?
But you're not going to get the best outcome from it.
Agreed.
Holy crap.
Yes, we're having the best time ever. Like,
Oh my-
shirt and
Oh my god, I thought this was the right one. But no, she's capable of fucking this up.
amazing.
I don't know about you, but I think if a woman is too friendly from the get-go, you're kind of like, well, this is a bit odd. So I haven't done anything to kind of make her
Warrant
like
that.
me yet.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, he's not been very funny. You don't know that much about him. If she's overly friendly, maybe she's in it for the wrong reasons.
Why did I do this to myself tonight?
Nick,
Hi, I'm Louise. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Louise, Karen is undercover.
Nice to meet you, Sarah. I'm Nick.
These are so good. Let's go with B.
So, how many girls have you fucked in the last month, would you say? Like, just, like, roughly. Like, because, honestly, tonight, I'm out celebrating finally being clear of gonorrhea, and I want to know that you're nice and clean.
Well, none, actually, in the last month. And I advise that you start practicing safe sex. Have a nice disease-free evening, ladies.
Shouldn't mention gonorrhea, should I?
Oh.
Awful question.
Oh, poor Bruja neonate. So good. So pure. Let's see if his sire has any ties to drug people.
So, know anywhere where we can get any of the Charlie? You know, the white stuff. You know, snow. You know, powder. You know. You know. Cocaine, mate. Anywhere we can get any cocaine.
Yeah. My best friend actually died of a cocaine-induced heart attack last year, so...
Yes! Yes!
He'd
He's
love
a good Bruja boy from a bad neighborhood. Bless him. Stay away from the milks. Stay away from the milk. Stay pure.
If you're looking for a serious relationship, asking for cocaine, probably not good, right? Charlotte, what do you think?
No, that's probably definitely not a good move.
Oh my god. Just...
He's a good person to ask for the coke in this situation.
I really wouldn't know.
I just...
So, are you a bit of a party boy then? I mean, I'm just assuming you're the kind of guy who likes to go out and get wasted.
No, not at all. I wouldn't say that I like to go out and get wasted. I mean, I like to have a couple of beers on a weekend with my mates, but, you know, I think the days of getting off my face are long behind me. Thanks for asking, though.
So in this case, she's asked kind of straight up, you know, do you go out a lot? And I think women often employ more subtle ways of finding out the information they want. And the thing is, in this case, he could just lie and she'd never know, right? Oh no, of course I don't. I'm such a good boy. I never go out.
Yeah, that's true. But I suppose she's being quite direct and confident.
Definitely. That's why it's only orange and not red.
The prince is working so hard to try and compliment the milk.
So you girls seem quite tight. Have you been friends for a long time, or?
Yeah, we've been best friends since school.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm friends with a lot of my pals from school as well.
Ah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Find out how intelligent he is by the size of his ball sack. I have to. I'm so sorry.
Look, Nick, we are so sick and tired of stupid men.
Right.
I've got a little test.
Okay.
Do you mind if I do my test?
No. Cool.
Just test your intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Cool.
Okay. Just relax.
Okay.
You see, I just feel the size of your balls, and I can tell how intelligent you are. Okay. They're pretty good. Well done. Let's give that about IQ of a 145. Yeah. You'll do.
What the fuck? Oh. Bestial success.
You heard this one, Charlotte. It's quite a new scientific theory.
Really? No is the answer. I've never heard of that. And I'm doubtful whether that's true science.
Oh my fucking god. This is just...
Do you know what, Nick? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sick to death with stupid men. What's 462 times 4? Divided by 3. Add 1.
I don't think so. Thanks for your time anyway. Have a good night.
462 times 4, that's...
Hang on. Do you know the answers to those sums?
1848, then divided by 3.
What's the first one?
I can't remember.
Fuck.
400 times 4.
So it would be 616.
Not the best way, right? To find out if he's
No.
intelligent.
No, she could be a little bit
So
more
add
clever about this
1.
one.
So 617, I think. Retarded. Question all the same. You have to turn on your brain
So,
on
Nick,
what's
I've been reading this
potentially
really
a work
interesting
day.
book lately, and I'd love to know your thoughts on what happens to us when we die.
Well, spiritually, I guess people believe that we transcend into another dimension and exist in a parallel universe. But I suppose scientifically, we rot in the ground and cease to exist. It's a nice, jolly question for a Friday night.
Oh, it's a Friday night and you try to ask him math. Oof. Karen.
I think that depends on the person. It could be a little bit morbid, a little bit too serious too early on, but you never know. It might work with some people.
No, he lasted longer than Roger.
I'm a big fan of tennis. I'm a musician, so I play guitar and drums. I like going to watch live music. I like watching live jazz and blues. I'm a big UFC fan. Just the camaraderie of it and the respect and like the brotherhood and how much they love each other. I just think it's amazing. It's not so much about the violence of it. It's more about, you know, the respect they have for each other. I just find it really moving.
UFC, eh? Well, I can tell you're just a spectator of it.
Oof.
What?
You go to the gym? No? Well, don't worry about it, because I train. So, like, it's quite strong. But can I show you? Can I show you a little move?
Yeah.
Okay. so
She's
just-
a
just
combat
like
Malk.
this.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? Okay,
Yeah.
just keep breathing, relax,
Okay.
relax. Come with me. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's so cute when he's sleeping.
And then the Malk dragged him off and he was never seen again.
This one's pretty rude, and he could be a featherweight or a strawweight or one of those guys, yeah? Little
Exactly.
ones.
Just super rude.
The prince considers this a breach of the traditions, neonate.
UFC, yeah? You like UFC?
Yeah.
Good. Because I love a violent man. You know, my ex-boyfriend, he was a criminal. He was in prison and then he got out, so it didn't work anymore. But we just had the best violent sex, you know? It was like, oh God. I mean, he beat me within an inch of my life once, and I just, that's what I want. That's what I want. Violent, rough, hard sex, you know? You up for that?
Yeah. Do you like cuddling and making love as well, or just no?
No.
Holy crap.
Okay, cool.
Humanity 8 Bruham meets a Humanity 3 Malkavian.
Yeah, come in.
Never a good idea.
I do not the winkle. Get away from there. Anywhere but there.
Comfy?
I need it. No, babe.
Look, Nick, I'm going to be brutally honest, and I don't know, I find UFC a bit violent and a bit brutal.
Yeah. It is violent, it is brutal. I completely understand where you're coming from. But at the same time, there's a lot of technique and there's a real artwork to it, you know?
Okay, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, well, maybe we could, watch it together sometime.
Oh no, oh no, you poor boy, no! Walk away! Walk away!
This is good because she's not blocking. A block would be saying, I don't like it, I like dancing or something else. And by giving him a chance to say why he liked it, she's kind of indulging his passion.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So it's like we were talking about it earlier, you like running?
Yeah. but
Hello,
you say,
fellow
"Oh, I just don't
Camarilla,
like
shall we
running,
drink
I
of the
cut
Valdery
myself."
cup to
Because
firm
then
our
that blocks their
coterie?
interest, but you say, no, I don't like running, but when...
What do you like
what do you
about
like
it?
about
What-
it? Exactly.
So we're out celebrating because Sarah has just ran her first marathon.
Oh, yes! Congratulations, that's great.
And a whole marathon.
A whole marathon, so what's that, 26 miles or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, 26 miles. It's amazing, isn't it?
Brilliant, it's brilliant, yeah.
And she's fast. I mean, really fast as well.
Yeah.
Probably not as fast as the kids that run away when they see you.
What do you mean?
Well, you look like a paedophile, don't you?
I look like a paedophile.
But no one's ever said it before.
Oh,
What does a paedophile look like?
But they wear these denim shirts in prison. In America. They wear those, all the paedophiles.
not the
And with a
threads,
t-shirt
Karen! Not
And
the
everybody
threads!
does your
It's a
bits.
Toreador
Exactly like a
prince!
paedophile.
You don't diss the outfit!
Wow, no one's ever said that to me before.
Oh, joke!
Yeah, it's a good joke. Bitch.
That's a frenzy check.
What do you think of that? Not a great tease, right?
This is not a very funny joke.
And what does a paedophile look like?
I don't think they have a particular look.
It's dangerous, you know? You never know.
Let's not do the hair loss, that's kinda nasty.
Yeah, 26 miles. It's
yeah.
amazing, isn't
That
it?
is amazing, yeah.
What's the furthest you've ever run? Like
Oh, about
26
meters. Yeah. So what you're a big runner yourself, I know, yeah?
Yeah, I do. I run. Yeah.
Yeah? What do you run on? In a park or on a treadmill? Or
Yeah, in the park. Got a
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
We go running.
You got a dog? What
Yeah.
dog you got?
He's a big Weimaraner.
Wow.
Actually.
I've never heard of that dog in my life. Have you ever heard of that dog? Oh, okay, it's just me then, sorry.
But you don't go to the gym or anything.
I don't go to the gym, to be honest. No, I swim in the bath tonight, but that's about it. Yeah. I mean, what do you bench?
Like 180
180. Wow.
grams.
Yeah. Cool. Nice.
Oh no.
I think you can tease
He's
a guy
getting
on his
corrupted.
style. I think as long as it doesn't go too much into the over-personal.
Yeah, I think you can tell it's a lesson for guys as well. So there's some things that you can tease women about and some things that they would just be, you know, too personal or too sensitive. But the other important point here is that it is an indicator of interest usually when a woman teases you. So don't get worried if women do that to you.
And also, you don't want to be necessarily with a guy who can't take being teased.
That's why it's a good test, yeah.
So, are you single or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm single. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I just forgot. My friend is waiting for me outside. I've got to go. I'll call you later, dear.
Okay. I'm gonna stay.
Okay, no problem.
Take care.
Bye.
Cool. So we're both single. That's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you poor sod. Okay, let's start with this.
You seem such a nice guy. Can I just look at your ear a second? Could you just do this? And what shoe size are you?
10.
What the fuck, Karen?
How big's your just show me, just give me an idea, like just a loose gauge, like
You want me to show you my cock?
no, not yet. So just want you to give me an idea, like is it more or is it more just rough.
Right. And that this cock size is important to you, is it? Yeah.
Oh no, I just want to know.
There's a lot more to a relationship than the size of a man's cock, okay?
No! I have had too many maggot willies for anyone's lifetime, okay? So I am not wasting my time again. So just give me an indication.
Do you know what? You've just missed out on a really good cock.
It was that, wasn't it?
Oh, Karen.
So Charlotte, what do you normally check to check?
I
with-
don't check anything, believe it or not.
No? Not
No.
ears?
No,
Nose?
no,
Little finger?
I don't, I'm afraid.
Circumference of the wrist?
Nope. I've never even heard of that one.
Well, we have to check his bank balance.
You seem like a really nice guy. Have you got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Can you unlock it?
Yeah.
And have you got a banking app?
She's just going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Open the
fucking
banking app.
God.
What's all this about? I'm confused.
So I want to see how much money's in your account, just to.
You joking?
No, I'm not joking. Can you imagine how many skint men I've had to put up with in my life? No more. Does this face look like it should be flying economy? No. Show me your banking app.
No, I'm not going to show you my banking app.
Show me your banking app.
You're telling me it's important for you to know how much I earn when literally you've met me 10 minutes ago?
Finally, you've got the point. Now open your banking app.
Not a chance. The fuck do you think you are?
Holy crap. Karen is having a bad time.
It's pretty rude, yeah?
There's something definitely wrong with that. Most definitely.
Do you only like rich guys?
No. Money is not important. I certainly wouldn't be looking at their bank balance.
You seem like a really nice guy. What do you look for in a girl?
A good sense of humour. Kind. Someone I can have fun with, someone I can have a laugh with, someone who wants to travel. Yeah, someone easygoing, doesn't take themselves too seriously.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is quite a cool question for women to ask, and guys, you might get asked this. In general, your response, if it just lists the physical attributes you look for in a woman, it means you're probably not looking for something serious. And if you have kind of thought about what you want in a long-term relationship, then you'll have that already ready to tell her.
Yeah, it shows aspiration if you're talking about her character. It seems more thought out.
Yeah, there's certain things I really look for in a man. I like a sense of humour and kindness.
Yeah.
Someone I can get along with, introduce my friends and my family, and
Nice. Is family important to you?
yeah, really important to me.
Good.
And you seem like you've got a sense of humour. I like
Oh
that.
no.
Well, it seems like we've
She's
got similar
gonna
values.
take you to see the clan. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. Say you need to be married by the end of the year.
So what's your timeline?
What's my what?
Timeline.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, 6 months engaged, a year married, a year and 2 months I want my first child, then I'm happy to go straight in and have a second because I've heard it's really good for your body just to get back in, pop one out. So I don't mind having two under the age of 18 months, I think is acceptable. Then I think we have like a cheeky 2-year gap, let the kids grow up, really get to know them, have a bit of family bonding time. Then we pop out another 3. Then I'm thinking right, okay, here's the deal. I'm happy to settle for a 3-bedroom house, 3-bedroom for the first 2 years, okay? Then I want mansion, I want acres, I want a lake, and I want a helicopter pad. I don't want anything less, and if you're gonna give me less, you need to tell me now. But I think it's reasonable, and it's doable.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not interested in any of that.
I've actually
I'm just gonna
met someone IRL who had
It's
a
been nice,
bit
really
of
nice chatting to you,
that
though.
I don't mind
way of
sacrificing
thinking
a
about
helicopter
themselves.
Too much, and I'm not
Oof.
interested. Good luck with.
Not quite as bad as this, but
well,
shit like this does happen.
Come on.
No, mate.
Freaky.
Nah.
I think she ended up
no kids for me.
getting
Not
married
with
to some
you,
rich
darling.
dude as well. So, yeah, I can attest, this
1 kid.
is, at least on a few occasions, a thing. Poor Karen, though.
She's a bit desperate now.
Yep, a bit too intense.
Bit too intense.
So, do you want kids?
Do I want kids?
He has an ex-wife.
Yeah. One day, I guess. Yeah.
How many?
I don't know. It's not something Well, I have thought about it, but it's not something I think about very often. I don't know, 2, 3, 4, I don't know. But I want them one day.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Cheers to kids. Yeah.
She's gonna eat you up. She's gonna eat you up.
Early for that conversation. let's
Yeah.
say.
A little
I haven't
early.
started making
We were
character
talking
sheets, but
what
I'm
initial
more and more
meeting.
starting
Yes,
to
like
think
20
that I
minutes.
So you
need
might
to
as well just
make
plan a
a.
wedding date.
I definitely
dress
need to
and
make
background.
a city
way to put guys off.
inspired by
Good way to
this
put
group.
guys off.
So I read this really interesting Harvard study, and it said that 76% of women would rather their partners have like a one-night stand rather than having an emotional connection with another person, right? But the men are completely the opposite. So 78% of men would rather their partners just have a bit of an emotional connection with someone, but if they had a one-night stand or meaningless sex,
It's mental.
how do you feel?
Well, I think they're both as important as each other. I think an emotional connection's just as important as having great sex. I think you need both to have a successful relationship. Now, do you agree, or...?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But
what?
why didn't I expect you to say that?
Oh. Well.
What was your ex-girlfriend's name?
Catherine.
Ah, Catherine.
Nice.
Yeah.
What does she look like? Or just show me a picture. Maybe.
Want to see a picture of my ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Really?
There's nothing weird about that. Easy
Oh,
breezy.
you
I
poor
just like
Malk.
to know what I'm working with. Wow. Huh. She's blonde.
Yeah. Oh, don't do this. No, you're not. This is
Hello?
This is ridiculous.
Hello?
Oh my God, this
Hi,
is
is that
ridiculous.
Catherine?
Please.
Hi, Catherine. Yeah, sorry to bother you. Just a quick one, really random. I'm with Nick on a date, and I just wanted to ask you
You're
a
not
few
doing
questions.
this. This is
A few
ridiculous. Give me my phone.
If, could you just
Give
tell me?
me
Did
my
he used to buy
phone.
you flowers? Like, and is he good in bed? Is he good in bed? Yeah. Ever got violent? Got any daddy issues? I need to know these kind of things. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's enough.
She's gone.
Yeah, she's gone. Surprised, are you, that she hung up? You fucking freak.
That was a bit harsh. You're not going to get a girlfriend talking to people like that. I'll tell you that now. Idiot.
Such a train wreck.
This is psychotic, yeah?
Yeah, especially this early on. In fact, ever.
Yeah.
No, this isn't really acceptable.
Never call the exes or message the exes.
No, you shouldn't need to.
So your ex-girlfriend from the 6-year relationship?
Yeah.
You still on good terms, or?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I wish her well. Yeah, I mean, we don't speak all the time, but if we run into each other, everything's, fine and civil. Yeah, I've not got a bad word to say about her, really.
Cool.
Yeah. But how about you?
Yeah, no. My exes are exes for a reason, but
Yeah.
of course I wish them well and.
Yeah, nice memories and all that as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Oof.
I would want to know the reason they broke up. I think that's important as well.
That's another good question. And actually, this is the right option, but it's also a little bit contrived. This might be something more for a first or second date, but it is important information, because if he has very bad relationships with his exes and had horrible, horrible breakups, it means that he's either choosing the wrong women or he's causing the women to...
He's the instigator.
Yes. So it's a good one, and it works for guys to ask women this question as well. I think it's a solid question. It's just a question of how soon it should be, and I'd say first date, second date is a good place.
Yeah, I agree.
All my rings are like important. They all like mean things from where I've been around the world.
What's that one, mate?
But this one was from Malaysia
Okay.
when I was backpacking when I was young.
It's very pretty. What's this one from?
This one is from Nicaragua.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool, right?
Yeah, very cool. About that one?
That's just from London, where I live.
Ah. Cool.
Oh, Karen.
I really like you.
Run.
Should we grab a bottle of wine and go back to mine? Yeah?
Holy shit. Holy shit, she actually scored. You know what, I feel sorry for her.
Yeah, I'm up for that. Excuse me, do you have a condom?
Oh, Karen! Karen,
do you know what?
Karen, I thought I was handing it to you.
Yeah, I've had some trouble. No, I've had some troubles lately. He's
Oh my
not
god,
working.
I'm a professional in this situation.
No, I'm sure
I've had it a lot, and believe you me,
Nothing you can
I'll
do.
make it work. No.
Nothing you can do.
No, 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 there's
Nothing you
nothing
can
I
do.
can
All
do.
the best. Take care.
No.
All right. Yeah. You enjoy this.
No.
Bye bye then.
No.
Bye bye then.
Oh! Oh, Karen! Holy crap.
Obviously, that guy was prepared. He had a condom in his hat. I usually put mine in my shoe, but maybe what? I don't know, bit too much in the bar.
Yeah, a little too presumptuous.
Okay, Karen, surely this one you cannot fuck up.
Yeah. Okay. I'll come back just for a chill and one glass of wine.
Yeah. That's exactly what I meant anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I wouldn't expect anything more.
Okay.
And another neonate goes missing.
Okay, so he's invited her back. She likes him, but, you know, is it right to have sex on the first date or first meeting?
Is that a question?
Yeah.
It's completely a woman's prerogative if she fancies it or if she doesn't fancy it.
All right, so you think that it's kind of...
I think it's too presumptuous for the man to assume that, but I think it's an individual choice.
So you think that a long-term relationship could just as easily start from, you know, having sex immediately versus waiting a few weeks until you have more connection?
I mean, again, I think it's obviously clear that you need to establish more of a connection. It might, you know, equal more longevity, but never say never.
Result socially
This is
awkward.
always a
I mean,
great
you're
place
not
to start
wrong.
if you're trying to catch someone's eye.
Oh. Well, people largely seem to have fucked off, so I'm gonna call it here, and we'll continue with the last 3 stories next week. I have no words. A return to Karen is... It's the kind of thing that murders your soul just a little. So I'm gonna go. Don't judge me too harshly if you don't hear from me on Sunday after this. I'll see you later.